In this video, I propose that the use of Web 2.0 in the classroom and beyond can improve pedagogy and lead to positive learning outcomes. In particular, I propose that this can be illustrated by the use of Facebook in high school legal studies units. The syllabus outcome for HSC legal studies are as follows. Locate, select, and organize legal information from a variety of sources, including legislation, cases, media, international instruments, and documents. Communicate legal information using well-structured responses and logical arguments, and account for and analyze differing perspectives and interpretations of legal information and issues. In meeting these outcomes, students will be required to explore a variety of sources on the web to locate legal information. Sources may include Law Commission sites, OSLE, court and department sites, human rights sites, and legal databases. Many sources of legal information may also be found on Facebook, for example, Law Commission pages and Community Legal Centre pages. Once students have located legal information, they can select and organise that information, choosing which of their sources they wish to share with the group and post on the group page. They can provide their audio or written narration to communicate the significance and relevance of the information they have provided. Students will also provide well-structured responses to the legal information provided by their peers, engaging in interactive online discussion with their peers. Through this discussion, they will communicate their own legal information using well-structured and logical arguments. Students will also post a variety of differing perspectives and interpretations of legal information and issues, as well as their own, and analyse and respond to the differing perspectives and interpretations posted by other students. For group assignments, students can create their own Facebook assignment group. All Facebook users can create a group page in which only members of the group can comment and post and see what is posted and discussed. On Facebook, this is termed a secret group. What are the positive learning outcomes that will be achieved as a result of this use of Facebook? Students will be able to collaborate with one another and locate, organise, communicate, analyse, interpret and relate information to real and appropriate context. By involving the students in their own learning and harnessing the technological advantages of social networking, a Facebook legal studies group develops and builds on a variety of lifelong learning skills. Students will also develop and build on their online discussion and communication technique, their critical thinking, and their research skills. An example of positive learning outcomes resulting from the use of social media is Sarah Main's use of Facebook in her United States history class. She had each of her students create a Facebook fan page for prominent American reformers, politicians, and religious leaders from the 19th century. The students became really involved with the task and actively engaged in dialogue and discussion with other students online. Some of the outcomes included improved learner motivation and engagement, enhanced skills in online interaction, and creativity.
The kids went above and beyond the call of duty, and the thing about Facebook is you can see when things are posted. And I was amazed because it went over a couple of weeks, and I would see on a Saturday night at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock people are posting pictures or uploading videos, and students got very creative with it.
How will the use of Web 2.0 improve pedagogy? The traditional method of chalk and talk teaching fails to have meaning in the information age. The teacher as a mere transmitter of knowledge is highly problematic in a world in which knowledge is continually expanding. The inadequacy of the transmission model of pedagogy in an information age has led to a shift towards collaborative learning. Collaborative learning transforms the teacher from a transmitter of knowledge to a partner in learning or a facilitator of learning. In a study conducted by Wetzel and others, most teachers reported that their teaching became more collaborative as a result of implementing Web 2.0 in their teaching. One faculty member stated that the pedagogy changed from more instructor-led learning to students helping and leading each other. Also, they learned from each other by using the social networking tools. P.W. Conradi argues that self-directed learning is supported by the pedagogical approach of connectivism. He says connectivism was a direct result of new open learning environments created by Web 2.0. This open learning environment occurred as Web 2.0 enabled learners to not only assess but share and create online information, fundamentally changing the way learners interact, communicate, and learn. He emphasizes that connectivism supports the idea that the learning process involves creating connections and developing networks. He states that connectivism is about the ability to know where as opposed to know how or know what. And he quotes Rogers, who states that no knowledge is secure, only the process of seeking knowledge gives a basis for security. Conradi refers to the studies of Gabriel and others which point to the existence of a positive correlation between self-directed learning and academic achievement. He says the key to self-directed learning is for learners to develop a critical awareness of their own learning. However, for learners to become critically aware, the teacher must change from educator to facilitator. For learners to also become self-regulating, there must be less focus on face-to-face instruction and more emphasis on online learning. Conradi concludes that Web 2.0 will continue to play a huge role in self-directed learning and learner autonomy. Furthermore, connectivism pedagogy can provide an important teaching framework for the development of communities of practice, self-directed learning, and personal learning environments.